Well, today is grocery day. I'm going to share a grocery haul with everyone. Welcome. Before you ask, these aren't mine. These belong to my husband. It was a real workout, though, just getting the groceries inside the house. I don't know about any of you, but yeah, this takes a lot out of me. But it's good, the movement, getting it done. So let's get going.
Hi there. Today I am going to show you a little bit from my grocery haul. This will comprise pretty much what I will eat, during the week. And this has been pretty typical since I've started Weight Watchers and just started to try to do things a little bit healthier. And I can tell you honestly that I don't feel, and you guys know me, I'm, just gonna try to keep things as real as I can. I am adjusting my hair here. Um, should have done that probably before I clicked record, but hey, here we are. So I'm gonna kind of go through with you what I eat, and everything here was delivered. You saw me getting the items from the front door, and I haven't weighed myself yet, but I will weigh myself after I put everything away and let you know kind of where I'm sitting on the scale, even though I am determining not to, kind of live or die based on that number. But it is a measurement and it does help with guidance. And so I don't want to neglect that part of the process. All right, let's get right into it. So, just to give you an overview here, there's some produce. We'll talk about some other items that I picked up, some new items that I'm going to be trying, and then just some standbys that I usually make sure that I keep stocked that really help me. So let's get into it. All right. So first, I've got these Gala apples, and again, everything came from Walmart. It was delivered, and usually they do, okay. Oftentimes, there's something that they couldn't find that was out of stock, or they just didn't shop the items, whatever. But these apples are so crisp, and I just love them. So I got a bag of these, and this is, I think, a 5 pound, 3 pound bag, 3 pound bag of apples. And on the Weight Watchers app, fruit is all zero points unless you are diagnosed with diabetes and you follow that strict guideline within the app. But since that does not apply to me, all fruit is 0 points. I am careful, though, not to overdo it with fruit and the 0 point food items, because they all food has calories. And when I first started, I noticed that was an issue, because I was like, oh man, I can eat all the fruit I want, but I need to make sure that I am doing all things in moderation as God wants us to do. And that helps. It helps a great deal with weight loss and weight management. All right. So we've got the apples there. I've got a 5 pound bag of navel oranges, and sometimes we'll do the tangerines. I just finished a bag of grapefruits, but I try to have some citrus always on hand because, of course, even though I take a multivitamin every day, this really helps with getting vitamin C. So, got a 4 pound bag of navel oranges. I have a couple limes here. My husband has a recipe for a hot sauce that we're going to put over some chicken, and he wanted some limes for that. So we've got a couple limes. And what else in terms of produce? Got a bunch of bananas. So really helps with potassium, and they are ripe. It is important for me to, try to check the produce that comes in, especially when you're not shopping it yourself. Sometimes items can be delivered that are a little too ripe or just don't meet your quality standards. But these are really nice. I will need to be mindful to eat these, quickly because they are extremely ripe and they will get brown very quickly if I don't, eat those as soon as possible. So, in terms of fresh food, let's get over here, and I get these pre-made salads, and I'll do these for my lunch. Usually they're about 8 or 9 points each, and that's wonderful for me. It's wonderful. This one is a chef salad with uncured ham and turkey, and it's got some cheese and portioned out dressing already in there. Even has a little plastic fork that comes with it. It's wonderful. So I've got this one. I've got a chef salad. I've got a Caesar salad. I think I've got 2 of these. Here's a Caesar also with bacon. Again, none of these are over 9 points, and they are extremely filling. I've got a spinach Dijon, and it's got egg in here. They very clearly identify, best if used by dates, and I adhere to those pretty closely. One of the things that my husband noticed is that when, they're reaching that point of, maturity where things, may be expiring within, the tops will kind of bubble up the plastic. And so we pay attention to that. I've also got a Santa Fe style with some really nice corn in here. It's really nice. And then an apple walnut. So these will take me through the week in terms of lunches. What was not available were my Premier protein shakes, and I will have to have those. I'll have to have those shipped. I'm not out of them, but I usually have either a smoothie in the morning for breakfast, or I'll have a Premier protein shake and some fruit. So that's usually my breakfast. Then lunch, I'll have one of these salads. And then for dinner, carefully portioned meal that's got protein and some vegetables and some healthy grains. So trying to do, what I know will be healthiest for my body. So in terms of other items that I got, just to help out in preparing either those meals or, sometimes you just have a need for a snack. And I try to ensure that, if it's, why am I wanting a snack? Is it an emotional need? Am I bored? Am I frustrated? You all who have been following me, you know that this week especially has been trying. Had to deal with some just frustrations. And I'll talk a little bit about that at the end of this video. So, but I don't want to give the enemy, any credit. But I do know that God helped me through that. We all have tough times, that's just something that will happen, and it's important for us not to feel like we have failed, that we're not people of faith, that we in some way are weak because we experience trying times. That happens in this life because we're human. And when we can acknowledge that and look at it and ask God to help us through it and to help us understand, what is it I can learn from this? What is it in this situation? Because one of the things, oh my God, that I have learned is that God will wring every bit of glory out of situations. And I appreciate that because he doesn't waste anything. And even on our trials, he's like, I've got something in this for you as well. I've got something in this for you. So I know that he has helped me to be able to look at, okay, there's still, just this trigger that is when that signal comes in, that offense um, comes in, there's this trigger that is set off within you. And we have to look at that. And I want you to look at it and allow me to be able to heal that place and deliver you from that. I don't want to go up and down with, just offenses. I want to be able to be steady in this walk in life. And in order to be able to do that, I have to look at, okay, what is my response when I am offended? God, help me in the moment to say, no, what you say about me is what's important, God. It doesn't matter what other people are saying about me. And so he's helping me with that. You all pray for me and I'll pray for you. We're all works in progress, right? Okay, so I said I was going to talk about it at the end of the video, but hey, oh well. Okay, so this, I like hot chocolate every now and then. And I wanted to do it, have some hot chocolate in the healthiest way possible, but in the most delicious way possible. So this 100% cocoa, 1 tablespoon is just 10 calories. And if I put 2 tablespoons in the machine, and I'll show you the machine, that it's a frother type machine. But if I put 2 tablespoons of this with 1 square of dark chocolate, okay, and this has 50% cocoa solids, and 1/3 of the package is 170 calories. 1/3 is 6 squares. So I'm not going to do the math, but it's a fraction of 170 with just 1 square. And dark chocolate is extremely healthy for us. So I did get that. And I found a recipe on Pinterest for Italian hot chocolate. So that's what I'm going for. But I wanted, again, to do it in the healthiest way possible. So I have those 2 items to help with my hot chocolate. And then also my silk milk, the almond unsweetened silk milk. And 1 cup, which is all I'll need, 1 cup is 30 calories. So, and I think it's just 1 point. Don't quote me on that. I think it's just 1 point with Weight Watchers. So I'll put that back over there. I haven't calculated the points yet for the cocoa and the hot chocolate, but I am confident that it will be less than 4 points all together for a nice, wonderful cup of hot chocolate. And I like to top it with some whipped topping. And I get the original Ready Whip. And you may be thinking, okay, Marilyn, now they do have sugar free. I know. But do you know that the sugar free has the same calories as the original, 15 calories for 2 tablespoons? I mean, come on. So this is what I'll top it with, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let me show you the frother that I got. Let me stop for a second. Some of you may have a velvetizer, a chocolate velvetizer. I am someone who has been prone to falling prey to exquisite advertising. And the advertising for the velvetizer, and I've seen some people on YouTube that I follow who have the velvetizers, and they say that, oh my goodness, the silkiness of the hot chocolate, you can't believe it. Yeah, I want one. My daughter and I are on a no spend quest. And it's not just January, we have a no spend quest until March for any items that are not essentials. So far, we're doing pretty good. We have some savings goals. And I have a frother that, again, this one only cost me $25. I'm going to show it to you in a second. I've used it a couple times and I think it's done amazing. And all I've used, let me show you. All I've used have been just these chocolate, hot chocolate mixes, like Nestle, or who else do I have in here? Did you guys see all of that fall? Okay. Nestle or Swiss Miss, and it's done beautifully. I'm going to show you also while I'm in here. This was not part of today's grocery haul, but if you haven't tried the True Lime drink flavors, game changer. This one is black cherry, and also I have in here the strawberry lemonade. Yeah, game changer. So I have, hold on a second. I'm trying to pick up one of the salads that fell. I have also, just had flavored water in my pitcher, but it really, the acidity of the lemons or the limes, it really affects the plastic. So I'm going to get a glass carafe to put in, or carafe or pitcher, to put in the refrigerator, to put, some lemons, limes, oranges, other types of fruit slices, and mint or ginger in there, and have that available also. But not getting that, it's not an essential item until March. So, but let me show you. Let me take you over here real quick, if you can. And I'm not like a big coffee drinker. I do want to order some coffee substitutes though, and I've had some in the past. I can't think of the name of the one that I really loved, but it was like a cacao um, coffee substitute. But I use my Chemex mostly for coffee now. I've got this little handheld frother that I use. Oftentimes, I will have like iced coffee as well, and then I have some little Monin flavorings for the coffee that I'll utilize also. And that's just, something that helps me to feel a little normal. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. Sometimes, and I don't like to use the word dieting, but we've all used it. So I'm not going to be ashamed of it. Sometimes when dieting, you can feel like you're not normal, right? And you just want to feel normal like everyone else. And that's sometimes what can prompt us to overeat or to choose unhealthy items because we just want to feel like everyone else. We just want to feel normal sometimes, right? All right. So here is the $25. It was more like $25, the frother. And here you can see I can select cappuccino, hot chocolate, latte, or cold brew. And it is just amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it is not, breaking the bank. And I think it serves the purpose. I have not tried the velvetizer because I don't have one. But it's got the little frothing mechanism in the bottom there. And that's what I utilize. So, and I've got that sitting next to my my Bodum kettle. So, all right. So there we go. Let's get back to the grocery haul. All right. So also got some minced garlic. One of the things that really helps when you're really wanting to cut back the calories, cut calories, decrease the calories and increase the flavoring. Increase flavoring. I'm going to say it one more time. Increase the flavorings. It's possible to make celery taste exquisite with the right flavorings. I had mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, that were so extremely flavorful last week. I thought I was eating steak. I kid you not. Just moist and tender, and every bite was so full of flavor. It was amazing. So, if I haven't convinced you yet, I'm going to keep trying. Okay, so minced garlic makes a difference. Husband has a recipe for some sauce. I told you he's going to be doing something special with chicken this week for dinner, and that's something else. I know a lot of people do meal preps. I'm a fan of that. I don't really call it meal prepping. It's just eating leftovers in this house. It's just eating leftovers. So we'll make a big pot, either in crock pot. We've got an Instapot, but we're old. We're old people. So and we've got an air fryer, but my husband hasn't really been a fan of the Instapot. He's like, where's the crock pot? So we pull out the crock pot and use the crock pot instead of the Instapot, even though we are aware that it would take a fraction of the time to cook the same items in the Instapot. We're just old school. So Uh, he's got a chicken recipe, and the sauce he wanted to make sure we had some cayenne pepper. What did I say? Decrease the calories, but increase the flavors. So cayenne pepper, and you don't have to use a lot. If you're one of those people that says, "Oh, I've got digestive issues. I can't do a lot of, just spicy foods, or I just don't like spicy foods," just a little to wake up the flavors in your food. I sound like I've got a cooking show, don't I? Okay, I've seen enough of them. All right, here is some raw honey that he requested also. And we've got some Frank's Red Hot, the original cayenne pepper sauce. And we also have the Frank's Red Hot wing sauce. So those items are right there. We've all seen those commercials, and I am losing weight, but I'll be glad when some of this tightens up. I've got to use some more exercises. So I haven't been working a lot on that, but I'm not going to focus on it. I just saw it in the camera, and I'm like, oh man, is the wing showing? Okay, so let me stop focusing on that. I also, just in terms of snacks, got some mixed nuts and some dry roasted peanuts. Let's see what else I've got. Oh, I like yogurt from time to time. So this is the non-fat plain Greek yogurt, which is 0 calories in, not 0 calories, 0 points in the Weight Watchers app. 2/3 of a cup is 100 calories. But sometimes when I'm missing a little dessert. Now, in the freezer, which was not part of this grocery haul, I do have some fudge popsicles that are sugar free, 0 points in the BetterHelp app. And I like these Dannon Light and Fit Greek strawberry cheesecake. Tastes just like cheesecake. And I can't remember right now how many points these are per cup, but I believe, and again, don't quote me on this, I believe it's like 2 or 3, maybe 4, maybe even be 5, but no more than that. So, but I love that. Again, I will put a little whipped topping. I also have the Cool Whip zero sugar whipped topping. And let me tell you what else I'm going to do with this for a snack if I want it. So I also purchased this PB2 original powdered peanut butter. This is something that was recommended by someone that I'm following in the Weight Watchers community online. And she said, she puts a couple teaspoons of the powder, the peanut butter powder, and this says 2 tablespoons is only 60 calories. So I could definitely mix up, 2 tablespoons with one. It's 2 parts to one, 2 parts of powder to 1 part of water, and you mix that together, and you've got your peanut butter. That's again, a fourth of the calories that you would have with, traditional peanut butter. And to make a whip, you mix that peanut butter that's been added to the powder and the water with a little bit of this zero sugar Cool Whip, and you've got a wonderful whip. You can put that on some crackers. What I got, because I sometimes I want some type of bread, but I don't want all of the calories. So tortillas, I will get these, and these are flour tortillas, and 2 tortillas, 150 calories. I usually will only have one. And again, you may be thinking, Marilyn, they do have them that are low cal. The low cal have the same calories. Okay, same calories. So I've got that. And just a few more items, and then I'm done here. So with the yogurt, sometimes I just want some additional texture. And also, I've got, which again was not part of this haul. If I want to snack on something, I've got 0 calorie Jello cups also in the refrigerator. But and I've got frozen fruit to help make smoothies. So those things really help. I just wanted to share that. Sometimes I want a different texture though, and want something crunchy. So I am trying, and this is my first time trying these. I got some kind zero added sugar granola, and this one is caramel mocha nut granola. I will let you know. I'll let you know. I haven't looked at points. I did check out calories. Um, 1/3 cup is 140 calories. I won't sprinkle nearly that much on my yogurt or salad. It will truly just be a sprinkling. There were a couple other options that were on the Walmart app that looked really interesting. This one is by Nature's Path. It's organic. It's called Love Crunch, and it's dark chocolate and red berries. Yum, yum, yum. 130 calories for 1/4 of a cup. Again, I'm only using a sprinkling, not worried about calories there, but I will calculate them. And then I'm going to try this one. I know I probably should have just tried one at a time, right? I don't know. I got carried away. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video where I'm doing a taste comparison. Mm. Mm. Okay, that may be the next video. Okay, so this one by Nutrail, no sugar added, is cacao nut granola. And oh my goodness, it's got pumpkin seeds and sesame seeds and just all sorts of great stuff in here. But this one is no sugar added, and it's 160 calories for 1/3 cup. So sometimes it's not a matter of, sugar added or not in terms of calories, because we can see that these are all comparable, even though, some of them do have sugar in them. So I am going to get all of this food put away, and then I am going to get in, I believe I'm going to get in half an hour on the treadmill. Not going to the gym today. I'm going downstairs and get on the treadmill. I've been doing that this week, and that has been a challenge. That's been a challenge, but I've been getting on the treadmill this week. And so I believe that's what I'm going to do. And then I am going to weigh myself and get that added here for you on a video. Do some editing and try to get this video out to you. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. The love and support, the encouragement that I am receiving means the world to me. Again, this was a trying week. We had funeral services for a loved one, and I had, just hurt that I experienced, and dealing with that. I also had work situations with, technical issues that caused work stoppages. It's been tough, but I can tell you that God has been with me and has helped me. I did not overeat, and I thank God for that. Um, Truly wanting to keep food in the fueling category and not in the feelings category. So, again, thank you so much. God bless each and every one of you. Lord, please bless Father God. Thanks. All right. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.
All right, everyone. Here's what the scale is saying. I'm down 1.3 pounds in the last week, 16.5 pounds in starting Weight Watchers, and 23.5 pounds since starting this weight loss journey. I thank God for it. I truly do. See you guys next time.